This is going to be your reading. We're going to find out what is next for you in love. So we have Unfinished Symphony. Okay, that's kind of a powerful way to start this reading. We have Eudaimonia. Perspective. And for your tarot card, we have the Queen of Swords. So you are coming through as the Queen of Swords. Okay, with this Unfinished Symphony card, this won't resonate for everyone because some of you are looking for a brand new connection. But for some of you, this really is a relationship in your life that you feel like it wasn't finished, like it wasn't complete, like something wasn't complete about it. You didn't get the closure that you need. So this might be a relationship that you are just looking for a bit of closure, or this could be a relationship where you're looking really for the relationship to come back together again. So this might be something that you're still wanting in your life. This also for some of you is maybe a connection that never quite got off the ground. So it never got anywhere. Like something you saw, there was so much potential and it just didn't go anywhere. And that might be this next connection in your life. These kind of things that feel like they stopped short, that feel like something was left undone, like something needs to be said, something needs to be completed, or like, let's see where this can go. For others of you, if this is not a past connection or a connection that just barely got started and you feel like it had so much potential but it didn't go anywhere, this really could be the way that you're feeling and approaching your love life in general. So this could be like you may have found yourself in a place of a lot of hopelessness when it comes to this connection in general. Like you may have looked at your love life in general at times like, oh, I give up. Like, this isn't working for me. This isn't for me. And you just really felt pretty down about it, pretty hopeless about it. But with this card showing up, that really tells me that there's a part of you that still really believes this, like that believes that there's still hope for you, that still believes that like it's not over for you. Like if things didn't work out in the past, it's not over for you. So I love that energy because there's a couple different ways it could manifest. This energy could be something like, this is how you feel now. You feel like it's not over for you, but there was a time when you truly felt like it was, and now you're just in this place of pure positivity. This could also be that you kind of fluctuate. Like sometimes you feel like you're doomed when it comes to your love life, and then other times you're like, no, this can still happen, or you see a little glimmer of hope. So this is a really hopeful kind of energy. It's the energy that that something, basically, I'm getting that feeling like something can be resuscitated. So it'll just be different for everybody. You take it as it resonates. Something can be resuscitated here, whether that's your belief in your love life in general or a past relationship that fell apart. Something, you're approaching your love life with the energy of like, there's still hope for this. Okay, love that. I really do love that. This card too is a number 10. The 10s, as we know, are about completion. They're about the end of a cycle. So a lot of things can be closing out for you here. Maybe even feeling like your love life isn't working out in your favor. Maybe even that cycle is closing out for you, but you're coming to a place of completion, whether that's completion when it comes to being at a distance from somebody or not being in communication with someone. There is a feeling of things wrapping up and completion. Then we move over to Eudaimonia, which is a number 9, which 9s can be a lot about completion as well. They're about really moving into that final cycle. Like, it's like you're done. It's like you've reached some certain level, but there's still a little bit more to go. So there is kind of a feeling of some level of completion, of like graduating to the next level with these things. Now let's talk about this Eudaimonia card. Basically, this card talks about filling areas with positive energy, and these are areas that once held a lot of negative energy. So think about this in terms of vibration. Like if there was an area that was very low vibe, like a room that just feels yucky, and then we come in and we fill it with new energy. We open the curtains, we let some light in, we light some candles, we get a good scent going in there, we switch the mood up. That's kind of the feeling of this card. So there is a feeling, and it's really tying in with this unfinished symphony. In fact, there's just a super clear message coming through for you in general, that your attitude toward your love life, or toward a specific connection, a specific romantic connection, your attitude toward it is changing. It's shifting to a more positive place. So you are in a positive mindset. You're in the mindset of moving forward, of looking forward. If you're not thinking you're in this place yet, this is kind of like where you're going. So you may have arrived at this place, or you might be in the process here, but I think you'll know if this is your reading if you even feel that bit of fluctuation. Like if you're even like, you felt so negatively about this, you thought the worst about this connection or about this person, and now you find yourself not feeling like that all the time. If you even sense that little bit of a shift in you, then this is definitely for you. But something's changing and you're looking at it in a more positive light. This perspective card can really talk about the same exact thing. So there is a clear message coming through that you are looking at things more positively. I just want to draw your attention to the energy of this Queen of Swords. You see how she's sitting. You see how she's looking forward. She's sitting up straight. There is an energy of positivity here. Whatever she's gazing at out in the distance is not something that she's afraid of. It's not something that she is feeling defeated by. It's not something that feels like it has a bad negative energy coming toward her. No, it's not like that at all. This is like something she feels very positive, very confident, and very hopeful about. So you are this Queen of Swords here. You are this energy of, I feel like I may have said Queen of Wands earlier. Did I say that? I'm not sure, but if I did, I apologize. Queen of Swords, you are this energy. You are this confident energy. I feel like that might be a shift for you. Like if you haven't been in this confident place, this is really exciting for you to be looking at your love life and looking at your romantic connections in this more positive way. So this perspective card really talks a lot about that. So with this card, this is what I want you to think about. All of us always have the choice. We can either have low vibrational thoughts, have thoughts that don't feel good, whatever kind of terminology you want to use about this. You can have thoughts that negatively impact you, that make you feel worse. That's your choice, and it's an option. You can have those, and you can allow yourself to dwell there. You can allow yourself to live there. You can allow yourself to marinate in that. Or you can make the choice to shift your thoughts to meet your higher vibration. Like you can make the choice to notice when a thought doesn't match the way you would like to feel and shift that. And that's all about perspective in order to do that. You can have those same thoughts. Like it's not like you're going to reach a point where you never have a negative thought. We all have them. You can have the same thoughts. You can notice them. You can not judge them at all. Don't judge yourself for having them. And then you just shift them into a better feeling thought. I think, is that something Abraham Hicks always says? So if you're familiar with Abraham Hicks, then that might sound familiar to you. But you have the choice to switch these things. And I think you've been making the choice to switch this, to change your perspective. You will perceive things as either negative or positive depending on your perspective. So you're kind of positioning yourself in a new place where you're able to see things more positively because you've positioned yourself in a place where you're ready to do that. Like for this Queen of Swords, she's sitting this way because whatever she's looking at over there is what she wants to see. It's how she wants to feel. There might be something over here that she's turned her back to that would be not as great a feeling. She's not looking at that. So I do think that this idea of perspective is very important, and I think that you've changed, you've shifted your view, and you're really looking at things more positively when it comes to your romantic connections. Your thoughts are feeling a little bit more flexible now. You're open to a new perspective. I think you're taking more responsibility for the thoughts that are running through your head about love, and you're starting to see, without judgment, you're starting to see your thoughts. Like, notice your thoughts. Like, notice, hey, that was a bad one. That didn't feel nice. And that's how we judge whether it's good or bad, because there's really no such thing as good or bad. It's about, does it make you feel good or does it make you not feel good? And I think you're starting to notice that. So beautiful, beautiful energy, very mature energy, very mature energy to go into a new connection with, or to reconnect with someone with. There's a lot of clarity here. There's a lot of mental clarity with this Queen of Swords, and I think that it's mental clarity combined with maturity. So yeah, you're coming into this with the right energy. Let's move that aside and let's jump into some tarot. Sorry, the camera's going crazy there. Let's let it focus on the background while I shuffle. Yeah, I am feeling like you guys are really bringing a mature energy to your next connection, really bringing like a thoughtful energy, an evolved energy. And I think when you go into it, you're not going to be finding yourself thinking of the worst case scenario as much. If you do, you're going to quickly figure out how to shift your thoughts, because I think you're already practicing that. So you're not going to be as worried and as in a place to create a situation you don't want to deal with as you might have been in the past. Beautiful energy. Okay, we have the authoritarian. Yeah. Yeah. That's really strong Emperor energy there. And I feel like you're a leader. Okay, we have rooted coming up in the reverse. Seven of Wands. Oh, and a star. Okay. That's so many cards. Let's take this page because it fell out right on top. So we'll take that page. And yeah. Let's add your oracle cards to the mix, and then let's talk about all of this. We have inner peace. Wow, you guys, this is really beautiful energy. We have new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Look at this. This inner peace card has the two fish on it. I think these are koi fish, I'm not really sure. And then on here, of course, because this is a Pisces card, so we've got the two fish here for Pisces. So that's definitely mirroring each other. Oh, we have full moon in Pisces. So again, the fish. Okay, you guys. Okay, this is about balance, spirituality, and practicality. I can already tell there's a lot of water energy here. There is a strong connection, a strong partnership, definitely feeling of partnership, of like a match, of a pair. And many of you may be Pisces, have strong Pisces placements. This might be an indication that the person coming into your life is a Pisces or another water sign. But yeah, strong Pisces energy here. Kind of surprising to see all of that together. We also have fun and freedom. Okay. I'm smiling now. I don't even really know why. Like, there's something about this energy that is making me feel a little bit giddy. So I think this person coming into your life is going to really excite you. Gosh, I just see you like being so excited about this person, calling up your friends or your sister, your mom, your brother, whoever it is that you talk to about this stuff, and just being so excited, like having that, like you just want to squeal energy about this person coming into your life. So this person is definitely a leader, and I think you're meeting each other there. Same thing happened in group one. Like, the positioning of this card is like, I think this is your similar energy. This is where the two of you are really going to see each other for for who you are. This is where you're going to match, and it's that you're both you're trailblazers. You're both really like, I want to say inventive. Like, you're very strong and you know what you want and you know where you're going. And the two of you are going to see that. Like, you're going to see each other just so clearly because of that. I am also picking up on an energy of kind of like there are rules to be broken here with this rooted energy. It's Hierophant energy coming up in the reverse. It's like, I think you're both really strong characters, and that you might go about this in an unconventional way. There might be something a little bit unconventional or unusual. You're not going to be playing by the rules. You're not going to be following rules. This might not be the most traditional relationship. So there might be something kind of out of the ordinary with this relationship. It doesn't have to be anything huge. It might be like the two of you want to date for longer than is customary, or the two of you want to get married quicker than is customary, or maybe the two of you don't live near each other, so it's a long distance relationship, and it's something that's a little different for maybe for you or for the people in your life that you see as authorities or that you see as like the rule makers. So you might have, there might be a little bit of like pushback or questioning when it comes to this relationship, but I think you feel so secure in it and you know what this is. So if you run into a situation where somebody's saying, well, why are you dating that person? Or why are you interested in that person? Why don't you find somebody closer to you? Why not be more practical about this and find someone closer? Or why do the two of you want to move so fast? Or why do, you know, whatever it is, you let your vision and your version of how this relationship is going to play out prevail. And I think that's exactly what you're going to do. And I think that this person, it brings that sort of energy to this connection too. It's like it's the two of you. I want to say against the world a little bit. Oh, interesting. Okay. 7 of Wands energy. Yeah. You know, I almost said that and then took it right back, but then my eyes landed on this 7 of Wands and I'm like, yeah, I think there is kind of an element of the two of you against the world. And I don't want that to sound like you're going to receive a lot of pushback or there's going to be a lot of conflict when it comes to your relationship. For some of you, you might receive some pushback or some conflict, but I don't think it's so much that. I think that there's going to be the love and support from your friends and family, like regarding this relationship. But I do feel like there's this, like with this energy, this Pisces energy and all of these pairs here, it's like the two of you are paired up, and it's like if you do need to fight a battle, this is the person you want by your side. It's the two of you. Like it's the two of you, and if it comes down to it, I think both of you are going to choose each other. So yeah, there might be a little bit of a defensive energy when it comes to defending this relationship. Yeah. It's so funny. I don't pick up on that energy being between the two of you. I think the two of you are like really on the same page. Very much so on the same page, and very much willing to go to battle for one another, no matter what that means. This might be somebody who shows up in your life at a time when you really need somebody on your side, or vice versa, and you two really play that role for each other. Like, you know this person's always in your corner. So yeah, I mean, if this is someone you already know and you're wondering if it's going to develop into something, you'll be able to sense them by that energy of like, they feel like your match, like your perfect match, and they feel like they're always there for you. They're always on your side. If you can't count on anyone else, you can count on this person. Yeah, then there is something that's probably a little bit unusual about your relationship. It could be an age difference too, I'm picking up on for some of you. This person is definitely... they're very I feel like there's something about them that really draws a lot of attention, and it could be whatever it is that makes them a bit unconventional, and however it is that they are unusual, you might be unusual in that same way. There's something, it's like this person has a star quality to them. They have something about them that makes them extra special, extra unique. People might even think that they're a little bit weird. In a good way. Like, you know, when somebody's really good at something and like it makes them weird because they're just different from everybody. Like this person might be in the public eye in some way. They might be an actor or a performer of some kind. They just draw attention wherever they go, and so there's something different about them. Maybe they look a little bit different. Maybe they have like an eye-catching appearance about them. That could be what it is. It's like also in terms of personality, they're very hopeful and optimistic. Which is funny, you know, when I go back to like how you're approaching this relationship, you're coming into this connection in a much more positive place than you have ever been before. And then I'm looking at this person and it's like, they're very optimistic. So it's like maybe the two of you are really lining up in that way, and that's what kind of sparks the connection. This could also be something that the two of you differed on before. One of you maybe very optimistic and the other one pretty pessimistic, and it was a area of contention for you, but this is something that's changing because you're both really like looking at things in a more hopeful way. And like with a newness, like a freshness, a passion. A lot of fire energy coming through, so this person could be a fire sign. We're dealing with a lot of water energy and a lot of fire energy. Take that as it resonates, because they don't necessarily have to be these signs, but I am feeling like this person is, they're very outgoing. They're very, even if they don't mean to be, which is funny, like, I don't really know why I'm saying that, but I think it's because this star energy in this case is giving me the feeling of somebody who's like a born star, but they don't necessarily seek that attention. They just get that attention. Like they don't have to try. They just get it. Yeah, they will pursue their passions, and it could be that just in pursuit of their passions, they get a lot of attention because they're really good at whatever it is that they do, and that might be what kind of catches your attention. So they might not be like wanting to be in the spotlight, but I think that they are in the spotlight. I feel like both of you might be. With this authoritarian energy, it's like both of you are blazing new trails and really like shaking things up. This relationship's going to be a whole lot of fun, and that's where that giddy energy was coming from. This person is exciting. This person is optimistic, which just makes them fun to be around. They're like a ball of sunshine type of person, and I think you feel really free around them. You feel like you're free to be yourself, and like you're free to loosen up, to relax, to have a lot of fun. With all of this Pisces energy here, it's just like this relationship, the capacity for emotional connection here is next level, and like that's for sure. So if that's something that's been lacking in past relationships, there's definite capacity here for the two of you to really connect on a deep level with that kind of like partnership and like us against the world type of energy. It's like, I think that's where that emotional connection is. It's like the two of you are so deeply connected that you know that you would do anything for each other. And I think it's known. Like this feels like a very expressive connection, one that it doesn't leave you wondering how the other person's feeling, and you're very open about your feelings too. Like there's a definite pursuit and a passion. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of fun here, and there's a lot of freedom that comes with this relationship. I think being partnered with this person makes you feel very free. And it's giving you a balance. Like this, again, this partnership kind of energy, this Pisces energy, it's just making me feel like it's just so well balanced. Like the two of you are just balancing each other out so beautifully that it kind of lightens the load. It kind of just makes you feel free and happy and uplifted. If this is a past relationship, then what this is telling me is whatever that heavy kind of oppressive energy that was present in the relationship that was making it feel like it just couldn't move forward, that energy is lifted and it's gone. If this is something brand new, then this is just a relationship that never had that energy to begin with. It's the most fun you've ever had in a romantic connection ever. That's kind of the energy of it. Let's pull a little bit of advice or further messages for you. I'm loving this energy. I think this This relationship is going to make you feel really, really happy. If you don't recognize this person for anything else, know that it's going to make you feel happy. I do kind of feel like this person might have like a very particular look about them though. And that might be what, like how you recognize them. Something very unique about them. Maybe unconventional in appearance. Maybe hair dyed in unconventional color, or like piercings or something. There's something that makes this person really stand out. Okay, you have, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. I think there's a lot of you kind of exercising that faith. I think that this relationship just brings you a lot of peace though. I do think there's like something, you had to get to this place on your own. Look at this. Sorry, I didn't really notice this, but you see there's like 2 owls here. So there's that energy again, that partner, that counterpart energy, that like dynamic duo energy. That's what it is. That's what the two of you are. Dynamic duo. Yeah. I think the two of you are gonna like, you're making something happen. You're kind of making waves in some way. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So yeah, I think that's that shift in perspective. You can look at things a new way. You can view things in a new way. I think that there's a certain amount of work that you've had to do to get to the place to bring this person into your life. And you've had to kind of like switch up your way of thinking, switch up your perspective a little bit. But I also think that this relationship is just going to make that a lot easier for you. I choose to learn through love. Yeah, I think there's something about this relationship that just like clarifies things for you. If you find this energy and this shift of perspective a little bit difficult to maintain at times, I think when this person comes in, or when the two of you are back in full connection, you're not going to struggle so much with that, because this person is so just like bright. They make you have so much fun, feel so free to be yourself, feel free to be happy, that it's going to be like a natural progression. It's going to be a natural shift from being around them, that you just feel more like confident in your positivity. You just feel more confident in looking forward to things and believing that it's going to work out for you and that it's going to be beautiful for you. So I think I'll leave it there. This is a fun energy. Made me smile for sure. So yeah, your person I think is going to make you smile. And there is something a little bit different about this person. There might be something a little bit different about you. And that might be kind of like why the two of you connect, or why you see each other like this. But this is your partner. This is your partner in crime. And I don't mean that like the two of you are going to be committing any crimes. I just mean that like this is your ride or die. This is somebody that will be by your side no matter what. Someone you know you can always depend on, which is a really beautiful energy. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed doing this reading. If you liked it, if any part of this resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like doing it. And hopefully I will see you again real soon in another reading. Bye.